Welcome to another exciting episode created by the Mystery Files. Today we're stepping beyond the confines of our tangible, three-dimensional world and venturing into the theoretical domains. Just imagine, for a moment, dimensions that go beyond length, width, and height. Hard to conceive, isn't it? Well, it's not as alien a concept as you might think. Scientists and physicists have long speculated about the existence of these unseen dimensions. Theories like string theory, for instance, propose the existence of up to 10 dimensions. Now, we can't perceive these additional dimensions, but that doesn't mean they're not there. They could be right here, interwoven with our reality, just beyond the reach of our senses. Intriguing, isn't it? As we dive deeper into the realm of the unseen, remember what you are about to hear may challenge everything you think you know about reality. Imagine for a moment a world beyond our three dimensions. Let's delve into the realm of popular legends and anecdotes, where whispers of fourth-dimensional entities echo. One such tale is that of the Shadow People, apparitions caught in the peripheral vision of countless individuals worldwide. These fleeting figures, gone in the blink of an eye, are often described as darker than the surrounding darkness, almost as if they're not of this world. Could they be visitors from the fourth dimension, momentarily glimpsed before they vanish back into their realm? Then there's the lore of the Man from Taured, a man who arrived at a Tokyo airport in 1954, carrying a passport from a country that doesn't exist. He claimed his country, Taured, had been in existence for over 1,000 years, yet no records of such a place could be found. Was this man a traveler from a parallel universe, a fourth dimension where Taured exists? To better understand these tales, consider the classic analogy of Flatland, a hypothetical two-dimensional world inhabited by two-dimensional beings. If a three-dimensional object, say a sphere, were to pass through Flatland, the inhabitants would only perceive it as a series of circles of varying sizes, unable to grasp the full three-dimensional form. Now apply this analogy to our three-dimensional world. If a four-dimensional entity were to interact with our world, we might only perceive parts of it, unable to comprehend its entire form. This might explain the fleeting nature of the Shadow People, or the inexplicable appearance of the Man from Taured. So the next time you see something out of the corner of your eye, or encounter a tale that defies explanation, consider this. You might just be brushing up against the fourth dimension. And remember, just as a two-dimensional being might struggle to comprehend our three-dimensional world, so might we grapple with the concept of a four-dimensional existence. But are these just fanciful tales, or could there be some truth to them, one might wonder? Let's dive into the realm of science to find some answers. The concept of higher dimensions, while mind-boggling for many, isn't a mere figment of a science fiction writer's imagination. It's deeply entrenched in the world of theoretical physics, particularly in the field of string theory. String theory is a theoretical framework where the point-like particles of particle physics are replaced by one-dimensional objects called strings. It's a model that attempts to reconcile general relativity with quantum physics. For it to work, it demands the existence of more than the three spatial dimensions we're accustomed to. Now you might be asking, how many more? The answer is mind-bending. String theory proposes that there could be up to 11 dimensions. That's right, 11. But where are these additional dimensions? Well, they're thought to be compactified or hidden from our perception. The notion of these extra dimensions being compactified or curled up at incredibly tiny scales is one way to reconcile why we don't directly perceive them. They're so small or tightly wrapped that we can't detect them with our current technology or senses. But even if we can't see or feel them, their effects could be present in the world around us. Some physicists suggest that the unexplained aspects of quantum mechanics, or the mysteries of dark matter, could be clues to these hidden dimensions. It's important to note that while string theory is a leading contender in explaining the presence of higher dimensions, it's not the only one. The idea of a multiverse where our universe is just one of many also suggests the presence of extra dimensions. While these theories might seem abstract and complex, they provide some of the strongest evidence for the existence of higher dimensions. So, the next time you ponder the mysteries of the universe, remember that the answers might be lying in dimensions beyond our immediate grasp. But what would it mean for us if these higher dimensions do exist? The implications are staggering to consider. If a fourth dimension exists, it could completely rewrite our understanding of reality. Let's imagine for a moment that we're able to interact with this fourth dimension. How would it look? How would it behave? If we were to meet a fourth dimensional being, what would it be like? It's difficult to conceive, isn't it? But let's give it a try. A being from a higher dimension would likely appear unfathomable to us, much like a three-dimensional being would seem absurd to a two-dimensional creature. They might have the ability to see all sides of us simultaneously, to move through time as we move through space, or perhaps even to exist in multiple places at once. But how would we interact with such a being or such a dimension? It's possible that we already do, without even realizing it. Perhaps déjà vu dreams or other unexplained phenomena are glimpses of this higher dimension. Maybe our perception of time, that relentless march forward, is a one-sided view of a four-dimensional reality. Would we be able to comprehend or communicate with a fourth-dimensional being? It's hard to say. Our three-dimensional brains might simply lack the necessary framework to fully grasp such an existence. Despite our best efforts to understand, the fourth dimension remains a mystery, a tantalizing glimpse into the unknown. In the end, the existence of higher dimensions remains one of the greatest mysteries of our time. We've journeyed through the unseen dimension, heard tales, examined evidence, and explored interactions. Yet we stand on the threshold of understanding, peering into the enigmatic realm of the fourth dimension. Our theories and evidences suggest its existence, but we are far from grasping its full essence. This mystery continues to unravel, and as always, the Mystery Files will be here to delve into the unknown. This episode was created by the Mystery Files, where we explore the mysteries of our universe. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and most importantly, never stop questioning.